Hey people, it's Zach, and I need to know how to defend myself! You never know when someone's gonna break into your house, or car, or washing machine for that matter. Luckily, my family has a long history with guns. My great-grandfather actually invented the Nerf gun. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that isn't a good thing to put on my resume.
Guess who?
Who?
Nerf guns!
No!
One of the most popular toys that I see in stores and commercials everywhere has to be Nerf guns.
They're not even the real deal, they're just copycats! So why are they so popular?
Almost every kid has at least one, and if you don't think you do, check your trash can. One of your neighbors might have finally come to their senses. I can't lie, I do enjoy a good Nerf gun every now and then, especially when you have multiple friends over to be witnesses for the police.
He was like that when I got here.
But these things do have their flaws, as with any other toy and things on this planet. Now, this isn't my first rodeo when it comes to toys. I reviewed summer toys a few weeks ago, and my heart no longer feels joy during the summer. Hopefully these things will be better than those, so let's kick it off with this big thing. This is the Nerf Surge Fire, and I think I got this a few years ago for Christmas or some other holiday. And I gotta say, this thing rocks. It holds 15 darts, which is more than enough. And I've never had any problems with this thing. Every time I use it, the darts always fire, and sure, there might occasionally be one dart that gets stuck or doesn't fire all the way, but besides that, this thing is pretty great. I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10. Next up, we have the Nerf Mega Cyclone Shock, and this is always my go-to gun. It holds 6 Mega Darts, which pack way more of a punch than those tiny darts.
Just a little wound. You just killed me.
And it feels really good in the hands, it's really satisfying to reload, and it's lightweight and compact, which makes it easy to carry around. An 8.5 out of 10.
And man, after 2 guns like that, Nerf guns are really starting to prove their worth. Maybe my great-grandfather did the right thing after all. Never mind!
This is the, It's trash, okay? This is the gun I use the least. It's not necessarily bad. I mean, it does still shoot darts at the end of the day, but this is one I always have the most problems with. The darts always fall out, and sometimes I have trouble reloading it. It can only hold a measly 4 darts, which compared to the others is pretty bad. An absolute 4 out of 10. We'll put it right here just in case. Alright, next up we have the Nerf Dual Strike, which is actually the first Nerf gun I ever got. They always say first impressions are key, so I know you all are wondering, were they good?
Who was wondering that?
But yes, this thing is pretty good. The small darts do sometimes have a tendency to fall out on this one, but not as frequently as the trash one. The big ones stay in fine, and what's cool about this is that you can fire big darts or small darts. So either life sentence or electric chair. I don't really like they have to pull back on this thing to reload it though, but besides that, this is another one of my go-to guns. Absolute 7 out of 10. And last, but maybe least, it's the Nerf Falcon Fire. Now at first glance this gun looks pretty lame, it can only hold 1 measly dart and you can put 2 others in reserve. So why is this my favorite one? Something about it, it's just so sleek. I like the reloading method, especially when you get that impactful slam at the end. And even though it can only hold 1 dart, that makes it even cooler. You have to be good at aiming and conserving your darts, you can't just go fire all willy-nilly like with the other ones. I also think this one looks the coolest to hold. It kind of looks like the gun you would see a cowboy or something use, just a little bigger and more colorful.
Alright, now that we're finally done at looking at all of the guns, I feel like the universe is trying to tell me something, but I don't know what.
This absolute ginormous thing is the Nerf Thunderhawk. It sure is. This thing is absolutely ginormous. It has some feet so you can prop it up and has this weird extender thing that I don't know the purpose of. It can fire 10 of these huge bullets, and I remember seeing this at Walmart on sale, and I begged my mom to get it. I forget what she did, but I have it, which means she probably robbed the store. I mean, I don't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was that much, so I guess it didn't sell very well. But it is still pretty cool to hold, and it will definitely make all the bullies stay away from you. This is the gun I definitely use the least, though, mainly just because of how much of a pain it is to use. And I also think it might be broken, as the darts never really fire good anymore. They always get stuck or don't fly very far, but I could also just be putting the ammo cartridge in wrong. So while when I first bought it I thought it was pretty awesome, nowadays it's just another thing taking up space in my closet. Honestly, just a 6 out of 10.
Alright, I think we're finally done. Oh, I guess we're actually done for real this time. 3 out of the 5 of these guns are great, they're amazing, they make me less upset I'm going to jail. But above everything else, they're fun. Except for losing all of your darts, that's not fun. But everything surrounding these is awesome. The colors, the creaky plastic, the way you obtained them, the people you kill. That's what makes Nerf guns what they are. But as it turns out, these things are outlawed now, so I need to dispose of them the only way I know how.